Okay, so I want to thank Leah Lachlan for her color-coded time management skills, Ari Hathaway for helping me put together my weekly director IPAs and things that I'm supposed to be doing, and making my life so much simpler. And then my planning the month system, thinking my own system, because it makes my life so much easier. So first of all, I use this when color coding and planning my weeks, the overall system here, and this is the different colors for the different time slots that are happening. And there's also white and black, which is personal, leisure time, driving time, stuff like that. And then this is my actual weekly kind of most important things with my overall theme. So like Mondays is Map It Out Mondays. My overall theme is planning. It's Tina Tuesday. The overall theme is personal activity and growth. And these are some of the things that happen on Tuesdays. And then Wednesdays is Work at Home Wednesdays. It's a catch up and catch all day. It's pretty much no Mary Kay day, but it's up to me. And then I've got Thriving Thursdays, which my overall theme is meeting, because I've got a big meeting that night, so there's lots to do with getting ready for that. And then Follow Up Friday, write notes, communicate, coaching, orientations, key people, stuff like that. And then Successful Saturdays, and the overall theme is unit growth. And so it's kind of fun to have something that you know what each day is going to be the overall theme. And then I do take a Sabbath Sunday, church, family, rest. And then I have my morning routines, which is what I do in the morning, every single morning, what I do in the evening, every single evening. And then my workout days are Tuesdays and Fridays, and I do jog or walk every day except Sunday that I'm not working out. So this is just a really good reminder of how to keep it simple, sister, and how to do what you know you need to do. Overall, in my planning book, so this is my really neat planning notebook. It has what do I do at the beginning of every month on the front. On the back, it has my month-end follow-up, like everything I do at the end of the month to follow up and make sure I'm closing out my month strong. And then in here is a generic weekly plan sheet, just of like items that I'm supposed to be doing on those days. And then I have all of my promotions in the front. So I'm never ever like wondering where my promotions are. They're all right in the front of my my planning book. And then each of these tabs represents a month. So obviously July is the start. So this is July's tab. This is August. So this was last month. And then this is September. So this is what I just got done doing. So September starts with the calendar. And if you'll look, I have my calendars up to date for until the end of the year. So there's October, there's November, and there's December. So all my calendars are prepped for events and everything that's going on the rest of the year. This is just a little bit more detailed. So I've mapped out my color-coded items so I can see where I'm spending most of my time throughout the month to make sure it's balanced. But it just gives a general overview. And then my next page is my weekly plan sheets. And so these are also color-coded of things that are income producing versus personal time versus unit time. And I've got all 4 weeks done in color coded to make sure I'm mapping out my time wisely. And then this next page is my brain dump list, which I'm working on right now, who I have to mail products to and send prizes to, and I'm still working on this. And you'll see up here it says A is important, B is urgent, C is eventually, and D is delegate. And so that's like what after I get my whole brain dump done, I go back and label A, B, C, D so I know what to do. And this just says to-dos, to-don'ts, and everything in between. And then this is my month-end planning the session, and this is what I do at the beginning of the month on the 1st or the 2nd, depending on what is going on. And this is how I know like if I've completely set up my month properly. And so this is kind of like my to-do list for the beginning of the month. This is my month reflection. So beginning of the month reflection questions, beginning of the month goal setting questions. And then I have my monthly unit goals page where my main focus is in a square at the top. And then this is kind of like where my goals are for my unit and like what my focus needs to be on. And then monthly promotions, this is the month. This is the company promotions. These are the area promotions in my national area. And this is my unit promotions that I'm doing. And then these are like people I'm looking at to move to DIQ, whom I'm watching. And these are my secondary people that kind of could potentially move, but they're kind of in the middle. And then this is my monthly player and events. So who do I want to move to senior? What are their next steps? What do I need to know about them? Who do I want to move to red? What are their next steps? Or what do my next step with them? And then notes about them. And then who do I want to move to DIQ? Next steps. And these are the major events that I want to keep in front of me. So if these people have guests, they will move up quicker because they brought people to events. And so these are just events that I want to keep on my radar. And then the next page is the Ultimate Director Tracking Sheet. So this tracks your personal parties, your month to date, your total unit guests, your total unit chats, your total personal retail, unit faces, personal faces, career surveys and guests personally, personal gold medal, unit members. So this is just a really great overall tracking sheet. So this is what every single month looks like in here, and it allows me to set up my month strong. And as soon as all these are checked off, then I know that I've set up the month strong. So I hope this helps.